In this video, we're going to go over multi-step equations like this one, or if you have parentheses, x's on the same side, or x's on opposite sides. So the main idea is we want to solve this. We want to get this x all by itself. But to do that, you could always follow this two-step process here. Find the side with x, and then do the opposite. So here we find x. You're always going to do the plus or minus part first. So opposite of minus 5, we'll do a plus 5. And you're going to do that to both sides of the equal sign. So let's check that out. The minus 5 plus 5, those just cancel, they become 0. So then you could just drop down that 3x right there, and the right side, 22 plus 5, so 27. And then you just reset it. You find the side with x again, do the opposite. But this time they're next to each other, so x is being multiplied by 3. The opposite of multiplying by 3, divide by 3. And then these 3's will cancel. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then 27 divided by 3, that'll give us 9. So final answer, x is 9. And that's it. Now you could always double check it, because you could plug x back into the original and see if we end up getting 22 here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, 3 times 9 minus 5. We'll do the multiplication. So 3 times 9, 27 minus 5. And sure enough, that gives us 22. So that just tells us that our answer was correct there. Okay, let's check out one with parentheses. It's a very similar process to what we just did, except we're going to go ahead and do distribution first. But all that means is whatever's in front of the parenthesis, you're going to multiply it times the stuff on the inside. So we'll do 2 times x. That'll just become 2x. Just put them together. And then 2 times 8, so plus 16 there. Then drop down the equals 42. But notice this is exactly what we did in the first problem. So you know what to do. Find the side with x, do the opposite, do the plus or minus part. But we're going to do minus 16 in this case. That'll get those to go away. So then we got 2x, 42 minus 16, 26 on that side. And as always, the last step is going to be division. We've got times 2, so we'll divide both sides by 2. Those will cancel, and then 26 divided by 2, so x is 13. Final answer there. Let's check out one with x's on the same side. When that's the case, you can always combine like terms if they're on the same side. So let's highlight those, 2x and 4x, those are like terms, and we're just going to combine them, add the numbers in front, so we get 6x. Drop everything else down, but once again, we know what to do. Go ahead and minus 5 from both sides, that'll get those to cancel. So 6x equals 35 minus 5, 30. Final step, divide by what's in front of x, divide by 6. Those cancel, and then 30 divided by 6, x is 5. So really not bad, we just need to know what to do in the first step, and then it becomes something we're more familiar with there. Now, what if you have parentheses on both sides? Well, no worries, we're still going to distribute, so we'll do 3 times x and 3 times 4. That'll give us 3x plus 12, let's put that in. And then the right side, same thing, 2 times 4 and 2 times negative x. That'll give us 8 minus 2x. However, this is a new step here because we have x's, but they're on opposite sides. The way I like to think of it is I like to just get the x's to the left. If we want this to disappear, we're going to do the opposite, so plus 2x, and we'll do it to the other side. That works because these will cancel, and then 3x plus 2x, that'll give us 5x. And once again, now it's in a form that we recognize, so no problem, we'll minus 12 from both sides, that'll get those to go away, drop down the 5x, and then 8 minus 12, negative 4 there. Final step, divide both sides by 5, those cancel, but we could actually just leave the answer like this, because x is negative 4 divided by 5, it's the same thing as a fraction, same thing as c there, so that's it.